Hello. Welcome back to the YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily, also known as the Northern Princess. Today we're at London Victoria Stazione. And pop the doors. There we go. We're going to be getting ready for our journey to London Bridge. Oh, it's DOO. Well, we'll do DOO from the next stop. So, in case you haven't yet noticed, this is the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 4554 Enhancement Pack, Volume 1. So I do have a mod in that's supposed to remove that, but it hasn't. Oh no, so it puts a sticker over the train effects, which is about there, I believe. So that's been removed, I guess. But yeah, so I do have a patch in that changes a couple of different things. Sorry about that. But, yes. This is a train for some reason I used to quite enjoy driving it, actually, back in the early days. Oh, we need to do... Oh, dear God. Well, we're going via Clapham High Street. So I'm going to... Ah! Loud noises! I'm going to quickly dive into the manual and check the key commands so we can set this up. You can hear the really loud Spyrex valve on something. Checking the driver's cab. Okay, so it's Shift F7. Oh, it's Shift F8. There you go, London Bridge. Yeah, calling it Battersea Park, Wandsworth Road, Clapham High Street, Denmark Hill, Peckham Rye, Queen's Road, Peckham, South Bermondsey, and London Bridge. So it's about a 25-minute journey. London Bridge via Clapham High Street, we've got that. So DRA goes off, so I can see we've got a green ahead. Reverser goes forward to take the power. Very quiet. I mean, I know there's a lot of background noise, so we'll have a look at it in a moment. Okay, I can hear the AP stuff in there now. There we go, we'll knock that down to the small F3 hood. So, I see the cab looks pretty nice. It's pretty quiet. Oh, is that openable? No, that's just... Oh, that's just the window opening and closing. Fair enough. So, whilst we're driving up out of Victoria, let's do it. So, liveries, got the BR blue and grey, because that's what they were first delivered in. Then you've got BR blue and grey with the NSC logo, so XBR NSC. You've got NSC with the NSC logo, with the BR logo, NSC and South London Lines logo. Oh. With NSC logo, with NSC and BR logo, so this is revised. With NSC South London Lines, South West Lines, with NSC logo, so without NSC logo, with Network South Central logo, with Network South East and South London Lines logo, with South West Trains logo, with revised South West Trains logo. You then got the original South West Trains livery, so it's like the I call it the rainbow livery because it's basically well, it looks very early 2000. It's the orange, red, and blue one with a lot of white. Sort of reminds me of the first gen units the earlier first gen EMUs. Quickly grabbing a screenshot here. It's nice actually. We'll give it a second though, just to get a bit more sun. I feel like, well, London Bridge is, well, that's West London, so it's that way. Yeah, you can see it's over by the Shard, which is, well, there. I can prove that to you by saying, oh, I can't actually do it because I'm paused, but we'll give it a second so we can get both trains in, and we've got the 465 and the 455. There we go. Yeah, basically it's over by the Shard, so the Shard's in that general direction. well, that general direction. As mentioned, the Shard. So we can go to 45 now, so power! That's the lines off to Chatham. Or off to the Chatham main, I should say, correction. And we're going to continue straight ahead, and then over the top of them. Now, my plan was to do this first look / review as a route learner, but I just haven't had the chance. So I'm just going to talk through it like this instead. Okay, it does not break well. Been driving some German units that basically would have stopped in that time frame, but nah. It's probably the first video you see of the series, but I am... Shut up! I am working on basically mass recording videos. Self-recorded, like, you know, three fern bus. Great stopping skills. Well, that's a platform over 1.5. Well, let it stop there, it's fine. Yeah, so continuing the livery, sorry, it's also got the Connex livery, with Connex South Central and South London, Connex South Central and South London Metro logos, with Connex logo without Connex logo, then you've got the South Central livery, which is the one that we're in today. This is not Southern. Do not make the same mistake I did. I hear flange. Oh. Here comes something at speed. Another 455. So this will be one of the NSC revised ones, I assume. Yep, XNSC revised probably. Okay, away! So we're going... Oh, and there's a 450 going in front of us. So it's really a very interesting era, this, on the railways. No. DRA. Straight into notch form. Those wheels look a bit strange. And goes a 450. It's... Yeah, if you think, 450s would have been brand new back then. You know, and at this point, these came into service in the early 80s, so this is 20 years old. They're coming up on foot. Well, they'll become... Hang on. Step 2, clear the AWS. Step 3. Yeah, I'm getting used to the braking on this. They first entered service in 1983. So these are, at this point, this train's 20, and you know that will be brand new because this is what, probably early 2000s now, 2003, 2004. But yeah, honestly it's pretty cool. Ooh, burpee. Shut up. So, bring the train to a stand in here. So keyboard commands, we've got the cab light, controls, destination blinds, the destination blind light. There we go. That's improved everyone's day. Got the driver's remind DRA, driver guard buzzer, which works with the doors open, interestingly. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm going to go to DO after this and test that side of things out. But yeah, you can see we've got the cab lights on now, or the thingy lights on. Got the headlight switch, which moves clockwise, anti-clockwise, DOO mode, visual aids, wipers. Cool variations. Many of the detailed differences between the three subclasses, 4557, 4558, 4559. Let's listen for the buzz from the guard. So it's hard when you're doing a metro route to... Fascinating. Marvellous. Away we go. So it's the 4558 is the original style font, which is with the... So we've got the original white style blinds. We've got the 4557, which includes an X-Class 508 TSO coach. The 4557, except the TSO coach, 458 anti-pressure ventilated grills. Audio, you've got there are different horns on the different units, which I didn't check the signal before I departed. That's fine. Camshaft traction system, which is series on parallel, so I'm going to talk about this in a minute when we get stopped at this next station, because it's hard to do this and drive. Denmark Hill, Peckham Rye, Queen's Road, South Bermondsey Bridge. Not that far left, we're a third of the way through already. Please stop! There we go. I keep meaning to put it in a duo. So, this pack implements the camshaft system of regulating power. The class 4.5, the fan class to utilise it. This works by progressively cutting out resistances when powering up so as to control the current going to the motors. As well as the resistances, the traction motors can be set up in two modes so as to control current. Series and parallel. The resistance and traction motor modes are controlled depending on which of the four power handle notches the driver selects. Off is traction power is off. Notch 1 is shunt. All resistances are in circuit. This provides minimal acceleration, which soon decays. The traction motors are in series mode. Series. As the unit gains speed, resistances are progressively removed from the circuit until they are all removed. As each resistance is removed, acceleration increases. Parallel. Once the unit has gone through the steps increased above, the traction motor switch to parallel mode, and all resistances are placed back into the circuit. This provides a significant increase in acceleration. As speed increases, pairs of resistances are then progressively removed from the circuit for further acceleration. Notch 4, weak field. Once the unit has gone through both a series and parallel steps, it will start to weaken the field of the traction motors, which once again provides a further boost in acceleration. If this notch is selected before all resistances have been removed from the circuit, the resistances will be removed quicker than in the lower notches as to aid acceleration. At any time, it's possible to halt the progression listed above by selecting a lower power handle. For example, except notch 0. For example, if you wish to take all the resistances out of the series notch, you can hold your current level of acceleration by placing the power back into shunt. Oh, cool. Didn't know that. This is known as hand notching. That is a cool thing. Ooh, bit of super elevation on the curve. Liking it. Honestly, the South London Line's map, or route, sorry. Well, it's a map, it's not really a route, because you can't tell me that that's a map, that's not a route. You know, it just isn't. But it is such a nice one to drive down, in my opinion. And it's, yeah, I honestly think this is one of DTG's best bits of work, route-wise. Also, from a route perspective, you know, you've got flyovers like that, it's an incredibly complex route. You know, in terms of, you know, all the junctions and the options for routes you could possibly take. I really like that. So DOO mode. Well, we'll do that. Why not? Control R. We'll do it for this stop here at Denmark Hill. I am just letting the train coast because I know we will be a little bit behind the curve time-wise. So yeah. And power. Yeah, we'll be there 20:05, so we'll be there in 15 minutes. That's really cool, look at that. So that was the hand notching I just went into there. So I guess you could use it as a very basic cruise control system, couldn't you? And if you're on level ground, pre-select the correct power to hold you at the speed you want to be at, kind of thing. Just let that speed drift off as we go down the hill. Interestingly, no 375s and the 456. I will be doing a video soon on a route learner with this. I want to do Waterloo to Hampton Court in it. Because I feel like that would be a nice thing. For some reason I associate Hampton Court with the Tudors. I'm not sure why. So I may have to do it with a face cam, do it in cosplay for fun. Why am I doing it in cosplay? Because I can. There we go. Doors to open. Oh, so it's T and U to open the doors. When it says platform duties complete, we press the door close button. I'll probably press it a couple of seconds before and put ourselves back into DOL mode. Oh, correction, guard operator mode. I just prefer that, and especially, you know, for me, when I'm doing route learning and stuff, it's very hard to judge when a platform stops completed if you don't have the doors closing automatically. So we'll then go back in the cab. There you go, manual doors. Oh, there goes a 456, 465. Look at that. So if I hand notch, if I go notch full, look at the amps. Below my speedometer on the hood. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Back down. See, even though I've reduced power, more amps have come out. Yeah, the South London lines, as I say, it's fun, but it's also sort of stressful at the same time because you've got all of the the speed restrictions you've got to take into account, and I sort of like. Something we discussed when I was at Dovetail. What makes a good scenario, and to me, it's a little bit of time as a fast run with a couple of close stops together. And I really should be braking by now. I'm recovering time. I'll press Control and Arm, put into guard operator mode. Before I forget, I'm also hoping to be doing some, so basically, as I've been saying, I've been doing some mass recording of videos lately. And yeah, it's been pretty intense actually. Because I've been sort of doing a handful on this route, handful on that route, and then the plan is I can basically just throw them onto my channel and schedule them to go out. So at the moment I've got I don't want to do weekly videos. I want to go for regular upload still. But yeah, I want to figure something out that's sustainable to me because, as you'll know, in my current job it's rather stressful. And that's some weird glitching in the speedometer though. And I am running stock TS, so that is probably an issue with AP's product. At that point, no, there goes another 455. Hello. Oh, look at that! It's got a 456 on the back. So yes, that is also a thing with these. Is that they seem to quite commonly run with 456s. It's a shame the multiple working cables aren't connected, and there's no coupler. Oh, come on, AP. Come on, AP. Da 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 da. Oh, come on, AP. Oh, come on, AP. Sorry. I'm not high, I promise. Anyway, we go, and there's some southeastern, Connect southeastern 456s. We're going to head out, and we're going to go towards Peckham. Well, our next stop is Queen's Road, Peckham, which is in 0.7 of a mile. Power off. Oh, just half a second too late. There we go. Nope, not even in shunt. Power! It's time for the hammer to fall. I reckon we can probably make this on time, for once. You can see the shard is over there now, so we've effectively just done a massive... That is what this run effectively is, because we start up here at Victoria, finish over there at Bridge. They're about 4 miles apart, or 2 or 3 miles apart, sorry. We do this massive loop around the bottom of London. I also got this really nasty feeling of going far too fast right now. Not too badly fast. I'll coast. Those sirens are in the game, not in reality. So I do live on a main road now. I moved house recently. But, yeah, I've been managing to keep the audio and videos pretty okay, I think. I know it's annoying when you hear, when you hear, audio, cars going by on the road and stuff in the background of a video. It's like, no! You're taking away my focus point. I'm sorry. Right, there we go. Stopped here. So, you've got DOO mode. We talked about that. Got a ton of destinations, which are good. So, you've got motor factor. As per reality, through wear and tear. Some traction mode. Some tractions are louder. Comparing random motor factor to each bogey, even, which ranges from 1 to 6. 1 being the quietest, 6 being the loudest. This cannot be changed by the player. And you've also got automatic numbering. So, on default train sim units, if you place a unit, the number on the front will be 455835. On the back, you'll have 455833, for example. And that's because it basically randomizes the numbers. And when you place it in, that's an absolute pain for scenario builders. And the automatic unit numbering script is definitely a great thing in my opinion. Also got wheel slip protection by the looks of things, which is good. Bits and bobs. So we've got higher resolution cab visuals. Door handrails that were later removed in the mid-2000s refurbishment are re-added. 4-step reverser, off, forward, neutral, reverse. TPWS light illuminated during AWS test. The power cannot be applied if brake is in step 2, 3 or emergency. Brake handle is placed in step 2, 3 emergency house powering, power will be lost. And you've got to cycle it through off to turn it back on. The visible driver automatically moves to whichever cab you're in. Visual alarms outside the cab when AWS activates. We're not going to test that, I'll trust that. When the sander button is pressed, you must be in a power notch and it will only apply for 10 seconds maximum at a time. If you wish to apply sander for 10 seconds, you must repress the sander button. Hard on the brakes. Yeah, I think we should make this on time now. We've got 4 minutes effectively to make it. Flash from the line breaker on the MSO available. Shush. So to test that, I'm not sure which one's the MSO coach. Let's just do it this way. So, we'll do it from this range like that, and I'll go bonk. Yep, that's the MSO coach there. So you saw the flash, which is quite cool. The headlights only provide illumination before sunrise and after sunset. This is to avoid broadcast or projected light in daytime. High quality headlight and marker light visuals. Correct looking tight lock coupler applied. Shift to right arrow. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, is it the correct kind of tight lock? Tight lock even. Yep, I think it's the knuckle tight lock. So I could do a whole video series on couplers, to be honest, but yeah. So special bogey cam is available, so we looked at that. Wipers operate on AI services. If it is raining, cool. I'm hopeful that we'll, to be honest, so what are my thoughts on this pack as we draw it to a close? This is my first full journey in it. What are my thoughts on it? I don't know really. It's not bad. But in the same breath, it's just, I think I'm a bit third railed out. It's definitely how you do a guard warning. It's just, I feel like we've had a lot of third rail units. I think really at this point, I'd like to see the southeast of England get a reprieve in terms of new content. And, look at other parts of the country. Because I feel like, let's have a look at the recent releases from AP. Enhancement pack-wise, that is. So what we've had, the 455 is the latest. Obviously that's southeast pretty much exclusively. We've got the 325. That's okay, that goes everywhere. But again, quite heavily employed in the southeast. Then got the old Wagon SP and the 175 enhancement pack. Before that, you had the 411 pack. Again, southeast, southwest. I'd like to see, what would I like to see? So got a new 156, which is good. Probably a 153, either an enhancement or just something done to that. What else? Or a new, or slash a heavily improved 140. Or one of the locos, things like the 58. We know they've got sound for it. The Class 70, that's stuff that I feel like those are probably some of the oldest modules and some of the ones that are the hardest to play because of how crap they are. Obviously, we know there's a new 87 in the works. I'm not going to talk about that. New 47 would be nice because the Virgin Trains one, although I've used it on a couple of occasions, it's definitely the best of a bad bunch. That's the way I describe that one. So that would be nice. I mean, let's have a look. Got 37, which is good. Got the 50, which is good. Yeah, so I think 47s are really quite lacking at the moment. And probably a revisit of the HSTs would be nice, if I'm honest. And again, either as a new model or as an old one. I'm not really too fussed about that, but that would be pretty spectacular. To be honest, even a 73 with the option of a 73.9, that would be amazing. 43 Volantas, 58 as I mentioned. We've got a lot of the other stuff. I'm not sure what else. Probably, again, a Voyager. So the Just Trains Voyager is decent, but I think it is starting to show its age now. And it would be nice to get that enhanced with things like run sounds and stuff. So that would be a wish from me. Let's pull in. So, welcome to the end of the journey. This is the end. So, what we'll do is we'll pull in and we'll shut the train down as we open the doors. I'll actually open the doors myself for this stop. Cool, got some South Central and some South Central. Yeah, Conic South Central, sorry. So we'll roll into the end here and bring the train to a stand. I'm not sure if those are set up on you, the old style screens. Okay, and we'll pop the doors. Door release left. Power the cab off. Headlights to... Ooh, test doesn't work, does it? No. Headlights to taillights. Off. And we'll just try and screw out not in service if we've got the chance. But, thanks for watching, guys, as always. My name has been Emily, also known as the Northern Princess. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment and subscribe. Lovely jubbly, that's you finished driver. And we'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye for now.